angel fly within my life, beside me in all I do.
Hi beautiful people, I'm Anna Grace Taylor and welcome to your weekly angel reading for November 21st through to the 27th. I'm going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine. So let's see what the guidance is, first of all, for Monday and Tuesday. Okay, this is an interesting start to the week. 5 of water, focusing on the negative. Things are not turning out the way you anticipated. Forgiveness of self or others. Everything happens for a reason, and look for the hidden blessings. So, of course, if you're going through something very challenging, to say that everything happens for a reason can feel very hard and quite often offensive. So it doesn't mean that you have to search for the reason or have to be okay with something really difficult happening. But just as the mystery of life can give us something really unimaginably hard, it can also be mysteriously beautiful. And the angels remind us not to lose sight of that, to honor our emotions, but not to stay in victimhood, to not let our past disappointments rule what could be a beautiful experience for us in the future. So this is it could be quite intense start to the week. We are coming into the end of Scorpio season. I think it might even be the beginning of Sagittarius today, but there is that emotional intensity that we've all experienced during this Scorpio season that starts to lighten up with Sagittarius. So maybe this is a reminder not to dwell too much on the things that have happened, to let the past be the past as much as you can. We've got Thanksgiving in the US for many of you coming up, which I know can bring out its own gamut of emotions. But again, just remember, it's focusing on your blessings as much as you can, even when things have been challenging. Okay. So, this is another reminder. Archangel Michael is here with ego, and he says the illusion of being trapped, accept responsibility for your situation, and then make choices that support your path to happiness, addictions, or unhealthy habits. So again, being with our families perhaps for Thanksgiving, even if we're not going through Thanksgiving, this kind of time of year can bring up a lot of family dynamics, a lot of issues, a lot of past hurt, all of that stuff. And Michael just reminds us that, there are lots of things that we can't control. As we talked about just now, there are things that are hard that happen, but we can also take responsibility about what we do about it, how we respond, how we choose to move forward. And yes, absolutely, he can help us to cut the cords with unhealthy situations or relationships. But quite often, the most powerful cords that we can cut are those between us and us, the things that we do to hold ourselves back, the fears that we have, the way that we place ourselves as a victim rather than seeing us as a creator of our experience. So in the middle of the week, let Archangel Michael help you to release anything that feels heavy, especially your own fears. Okay. Good. So some light relief as we go into Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The 1 of water, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter and a new home. So of course this card has many, many meanings, but ultimately is an emotional new beginning. That does not mean that you're suddenly going to have all your issues sorted out that you've been dealing with. It's a continual process. Forgiveness, letting go, healing. These are all themes that we've been talking about a lot recently, but this does suggest more of a lighter energy, a feeling of, well, perhaps something can be different if we allow ourselves to move through our emotions this week. Maybe you will have a deeper connection with a friend or family member, especially if you're doing what we just talked about, which is seeing the best in your situation wherever possible. Maybe you want to plan something with a friend or family member to go and have some fun. The dolphins remind us to, not take life so seriously, to go and enjoy something that we love. Or maybe you're going to say yes to that date just because, hey, you can. So it's a lovely, lovely energy to end the week. And just to remember that we're all going through a process. You don't have to put pressure on yourself to suddenly feel better as you end the week, but I do think we are going to be feeling lighter. As I said, we're going to be out of Scorpio intensity that we've all been feeling recently into a more fiery, magical, more hopeful feeling of Sagittarius. Okay. So let's see what my book, Messages of Grace, says for the week 2. Let's see. What number do the angels want us to go to? Okay, so number 19, your purpose. You do not need to strive to find your purpose. Your purpose is love. Your mission is to be here as you. Just follow what brings you joy one step at a time. Follow what you are curious about. Be authentic. Share what you are guided to share. Do it with love. The rest will become clear from day to day and may change as you change. Remember most of all that what you do is not your purpose. You already are your purpose. We love you. You're angels. So again, a real focus on bringing ourselves back to love and who we actually are, rather than all the noise, the insecurities, the stories that we tell ourselves. They can be pretty powerful, but we don't have to let them rule us, do we? If you would like more guidance, I will be back on my Facebook and Instagram for the daily angel messages. In the meantime, I send you so much love.